Sky Prophet, baby. Back with another video, man. I hope you woke up, look, spirit's good. Hope your direction, what you looking at for yourself, is going in the right way. I hope you understanding each and everybody that's around you. You trying to feel his energy out and get a sense of knowing about everything. Don't let your day beat you up. Don't let your day get a step on top of your neck. Don't let your thoughts be too overbearing for you to have peace within your day, for you to have joy within your day. I know each and every one of y'all can feel the potentials changing, the potentials of what can happen, the potentials of the growth within happiness within our lives is changing. It's becoming better. Like I said, our existence is becoming greater than we thought our existence was. You know, the powers that we have within, you know, the powers, the abilities that we have, you know, to make certain decisions, to assess them in certain ways, to make certain decisions through our free choice for it to be beneficial. You know, not just for us, not thinking just for us, but for like other people too, you know. Spirit has been working with me closely, man, closely, and had a couple conversations in the past few days, you know, and the Spirit just confirming to me that, you know, the things I do, the ways in which I be, the knowledge I'm trying to push out there, as well as everybody else that's trying to do it in these times, is not unnoticed. You know, we could see it amongst people grabbing these thoughts, and people like understanding the joy on the other side of embracing these new thoughts that they being given. You know, the most important thing for us to understand it is a process. If you're going through something, there's a reason that you're going through it. It's not in vain, but you just have to always look at it on the bright side. Let Prophet tell you, whenever you're looking at what's going to hold you back, what can happen, like all of the negative things, we are in darkness when we thinking like that. You know, I'm not saying you're a dark person, but you thinking within darkness. You're not allowing yourself that light bulb to see the potentials in that. We're not supposed to embrace those negatives. We're not even supposed to give it thought, you know. When these things happen to us, when we encounter them, we are meant to assess them because there's a lesson to us. But we're not meant to dwell on none of that. We're not meant to focus on that when we are trying to do something. We're not meant to think about the bad stuff, think about all our negatives. We're meant to think about the positives. It doesn't cost none of us nothing to dream. It doesn't cost you nothing to imagine nothing. So don't imagine it bad for yourself. Imagine it always to the best of your abilities. Always, man. That's your free choice, and it don't cost you nothing. So why would you beat yourself up? Why would you give yourself these negative images within your thoughts? You know, like, we got to get out of these ways. If we thinking for something for ourselves, man, it's all positive. It's all good. Like, it's all gonna come out right. For everybody that's embracing these thoughts, embracing this energy, trying to understand everything, man, big ups to you, man, because people are changing. I can notice it, and I know each and every one of y'all can notice. I know y'all know somebody that's changing, they transforming, they looking at things different, they treating people different, the way that they approach is different. We all know that because we all experiencing it our own self in some form or fashion, you know. Everybody changing. You ain't got to say you're not, because I know you are. And I'm proud of you, man. Ain't nobody ever told you, man. Prophet proud of you because I knew it was happening with everybody. We all going through this, man. It's just called embracing better times for ourselves, coming to better knowings for ourselves, better understandings for ourselves. That's all it is, man. It's nothing bad about it. Winging out the bad, noticing the bads, that type of thing with it, but it ain't nothing overpowering. It ain't no bad coming all in the mix because we understand and we knowing how to think now. You know, we got more of this good energy amongst us than bad energy. You know, like we got more that's gonna go for the good than the bad. You know, it just wasn't like that at one time. Sorry to say, but it just wasn't, you know. We all know that. That sunshine, and get out there, get you some sunshine. Stop hollering about it's hot. Get you some of that. Charge yourself up, man. We need to enjoy them days, bro. You know how them days is. It might snow tomorrow, man. It mess around. It might snow tomorrow. Like that crazy, that weather, man. You know, muscle shirt straight to a jacket, bro, tomorrow. But they let you know the earth fixing itself. It's fixing itself through all this and all this stuff, man, that's been happening, bro, throughout our cycles of life, man. Just like we are coming into a new paradigm, we coming into a new understanding of self. Like this earth is changing, it's transforming. As we transform, it's transforming with us. It's helping us transform, you know? If you're embracing it, I know you feel good. If you're embracing it, I know you have a better feeling of self than you ever had. It's a certain sense that's over us. Just know that right there on the side of you, man, you got these spirits, man, ready to help us. All we got to do is ask them to help, you know, because we all have this free will. Prophet can't stress it enough, man. It's free will on your choice. Don't holler about nobody making you do nothing. Because, like, ain't nobody want to hear that. It's free choice. Whatever decision we make is what we choosing to make. And these spirits cannot intervene with our free choice. They can influence us, help us. They can influence our free choice, though. They can help us. They can allow us to see things in a certain way. You know, to switch our choices to help us or hurt us. Depend on what you channeling. It depends on what your intentions is, good or bad. You know, that's what it depends on. You know, it depends on your heart. Kind of heart you got. You know, it all makes sense. The whole thing, the whole story gonna make sense of it when we make it make sense for ourselves. You know, but we know all these things for a reason, you know. And it's time for us, so we all know this on a basic scale. That word morals, you know, for some of us it's different. But we have these basic principles about them that we understand, that we're supposed to be walking with amongst us and teaching. You know, it seems like these generations haven't taught morals like other generations have. You know, and it's not to say they did nothing wrong, because now that I'm understanding the process of our evolvement, they just have that sense of rebellion there is there already. You know, as far as their spirituality, it's gonna be easier for them to wake up. You know, because they into their own self already. You know, they branched off. You know, in a certain way, but it's gonna help a lot of them long as we guide them and steer them and make them understand that they mighty without a gun. Like you mighty without a gun. Like you don't need that gun. You know, like for people to know who you are, like you don't need that gun. You just need to tap into self. You know, like you're going to make an impact. You know, like, but let's help them in the right ways. You know what I mean? Like that's what it's all about. Like it ain't about none of that funny baloney, man. And for whoever get to this place of power within self, man, don't use it for the wrong things, man. Use your power in the right way. Because if not, your power gonna misuse you. Everybody, man, embrace that energy though. Embrace these times, man. Like, be thankful. You know, like if you got one of them days where you wake up and, oh yeah, man, it went down, or however it went. Make sure you give big ups for that. Make sure you appreciate that. Value that within yourself. Value that within your heart. Within your heart space, value it. And it'll add more value. You know, it'll be worth more. It'll be worth more. Operate out of your heart space, man. We all got them, bro. Don't act like you don't have no heart. We all got a heart, man. And it's a reason that we all have a heart. Despite how hateful or how negative or however an individual can be, he still have that heart in there. That's what we're supposed to be getting right. Showing others how to get it right. The potential's changing, man. Things that people thought they couldn't do, they understand it now, they can do it. Places people thought they couldn't go, they understand it now, they can go. Ways people was being is different than they being now, and they understand that. They see the change within themselves. Others see the change, and it's helping them make the changes. You know, everything is a process, but it's still all boils down to individuality. It still all boils down to individuality, because the way profit gonna be, it's gonna be a certain impact. And let me tell you something, bro. When we all leave a certain something here. And it's this. What kind of influence you left on this earth? You left a negative influence, or you left a positive influence on this earth? You one of the good guys, or you one of the bad guys? You know, like, that's that human, us judging like a human. You know, but we know it's reality to that. We know it's reality to that, to how you living. If you're living for the good or the bad, like we understand that, you know. On a high level, we do. So let's not act like we don't understand and know what we supposed to be doing, how we supposed to be, the words to let come out of. Like, let's not, we don't understand these. When we speak truth, embrace it, let go backwards. It's meant to catapult you forward to a better understanding, a higher knowing, a better view of looking at things as a whole, because we individuals, but it's how we perceive things as a whole, and we make our decisions. Like, that's how we all get affected. That's why certain things, you don't even have to be involved in it, but it affects you in some kind of way. It'll trickle back to you, because that's the impact that we have when we make decisions through free choice, but we don't understand it on a deeper level. So we need to start paying attention to these type of things, like, because what you do, the decisions you make, it does affect, it affects things. Protect your energy, protect yourself to and from, watch your surroundings. Watch what you take in your ears and watch what you give out your mouth, man. Help somebody if you can. Give somebody some words of encouragement if you can. Know you can give words of encouragement. We can give them every day, because every day, if we pay attention, we got something to be encouraged about. Every day, if you pay attention, you got something to be encouraged about. That's why we can always give words of encouragement. Prophet got some because I said I always got some, and I do. The words of encouragement for the day is this. If we're going to act any kind of way, let it be accurate. If we gonna act in any kind of way, let it be accurate. Till next time, man. Look, love everybody. Sky Prophet. Peace out, baby.